welcome to A Bridge, the podcast show, hosted by Nard and executive produced by Pat Alphonse. Today we bring to you a variety of things, but none of this would be possible without S.STREET Media. You know what I mean? So I need y'all to like, subscribe, and tell a friend. We would like to also thank our family and friends as we discuss sports, lifestyles, and entertainment. I want to apologize to everybody being a little nervous today, but I got a great guest here tonight. So at this point, I just want to check in with my guy, Pat Alphonse.
No, what up, baby?
What's good, my dude? You did it again, man.
Another week, son. Another week.
You did
episode number 8. You know we had to go. We had to come strong.
And shout out, I want to give a big shout out off the rip, man, to the Respect Life crew, man. I want to thank you guys for coming out, man.
Dollar and the crew. Thank you.
Yeah, the views are crazy. People are calling, and me speaking about you guys and everything. So we definitely looking forward to the big things y'all are doing. But we definitely like super happy today with what we're doing today. Again, this podcast is about to change the narrative to help people understand what transpired in our time as a youth. In addition to what's going on today with the climate, with the fact that I need everybody that has anybody that needs to vote. I need them to get out there and vote. I need them to this is very important, and it sounds crazy, but this is bigger than when we put President Obama in office. Like, at the end of the day, man, we need...
Please vote. Please vote.
We need everybody to vote, man. This is huge, man. Shout out to 2 Apparel, too, for another dope sweatshirt, man. They got me looking all right up here, man. I really appreciate
I like that one. I need one.
Yeah, definitely. We got you. But yeah, without further ado, Pat, man, let's get into it, man, because this is serious, man.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I would like to introduce everybody, man, to Brooklyn's own Olympic gold medalist, Miss Diane Dixon.
Yeah. D. Dixon.
Welcome.
Thank you.
No, thank you for coming, man. I can imagine what your schedule is like.
Thank you for the love.
Nah, I appreciate it. I want to get right to it. I know you're from Brooklyn, but what part of Brooklyn are you from?
It's funny because ironically, I lived in Brownsville up until I was 10 years old.
Okay.
No one knows that.
That's why you fast.
Okay.
They don't know that.
No wonder you fast.
To live in Brownsville, you got to be fast.
Heights, so people always say I'm from Crown Heights, but initially I lived in Brownsville, 422 Blake Avenue.
Avenue. Shout out to the Ville.
Yeah, and then I moved to Crown Heights, but people say I'm from Crown Heights.
He changed the whole narrative. In Brownsville, it's never ran, never will.
Right? Well, Ed Towns, he's the only person, he gave me an award for Brownsville, the Brownsville Day. Okay. Because he remembered, he says, why do people say you from Crown Heights and you grew up in Brownsville? And I said, because Crown Heights was like middle class, I guess, and the story just was a little bit better.
Nah, that's what's up, though. Nah, but we giving love to Brooklyn as a whole, man, because there's a lot of great things going on in Brooklyn. A lot of great buildings in Brooklyn, restaurants. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brownsville. It's the second Brownsville person up here, man.
Yeah, definitely.
We had Rodney from BK Lobster up here, man, so shout out to them. But yeah, what high school did you go to?
Well, I was smart, so I went to Brooklyn Tech. I was an engineer.
Okay. Rest in peace, my man, Conrad McCray.
Middle school was
Lorenzo Charles, too. Rest in peace to Lorenzo Charles, also.
Middle school is a different story.
Oh, you got smart in high school?
I got smart in high school.
Okay, that's dope. So that's what? That's the engineers or...
Everything.
Yeah. I was an engineer.
Okay.
But my high school teacher convinced me not to go into it as a major because of my athletic performances.
Okay.
He felt that marketing or business would be a better avenue for him. But had I stayed an engineer, I'd be employed today.
Okay, that's all right.
Facts.
So you ran track at Tech.
No, I did not. I started competing when I was 13 years old. I was watching the Colgate Women's Games, a very prestigious indoor meet for girls from 6 to 60.
What are the girls groups coming up when you were coming up?
No, I didn't know anything. I just told my mom I want to run track, and she said no, running is for horses. So my aunt Liz, God bless her soul, she took me down to Pratt Institute. When I walked in there, I said I was always very aggressive, very hyperactive. And I said I wanted to know who's the best coach.
Okay.
And they told me it was Fred Thompson, who ran the Adams Track Club and was the director of the Colgate Women's
Shout out
Games.
to Mr. Thompson.
Well, he
just passed away, right?
So I went over to him and I said, hey, you know, my name's Diane Dixon. I want to join your team. He was like, no, I already have enough girls. I said, yeah, but you don't have me.
Okay, there she go. I think she got that from, that's like / Brownsville and Tech. That's like,
So
okay.
then I just kind of, you know, whatever. I used to go down and I found out where they train. I would watch him where he was training. I went to the Colgate Games. I competed my first year. I took 5th overall. I didn't know what I was doing. I just got into the race and just started running. One of the referees, Sharon, thought I had ran like a really good time, so she put me like in a seated heat where you compete in lanes at like the 3rd or 4th week that I was there.
Okay.
And I beat like Tracy Crockett, who was winning the Colgate Games in the 400 meters in mid school. I won.
400 meters, like how many times?
It's 2
around?
laps indoors and 1 lap outdoor. And so that was like my
I'm tired now.
That was what created me in competition.
2 whole laps? You had
2
to run
laps.
Yeah, I'm tired now. Nah.
Yeah, so I got discovered then. Then I followed Fred Thompson and Adams Track Club all summer. And then one day they trained at the Old Boys and Girls High. I just jumped in under the gate. And I said, I want to run. And then, you know, from then, that was my story. Became.
Right, so you started, so that's about 16 you started running?
No, 14. 14? I was 14
okay.
years old.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, and then from there you knew you wanted to pursue.
Well, he did. I think my coach really coached my personality. And he told me at 15 years old, you're going to be an Olympic champion.
Okay.
I didn't know what the Olympics were. Had to go research, you know, whatever. And then throughout the years, you know, I became better and better and better. I started breaking records. And I started getting recognized on a national level, international level. Next thing you know, I had over 200 scholarships from high school. I went to Ohio State.
Well, time out. You went to the Ohio State?
The Ohio State. They got a picture of me back in the stadium, in the stadium too. And then
That's dope, though. Seriously, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
This is why, like, we have this show. You know what I mean? This is why we're so happy to be affiliated with S.STREET Media, which is able to bring this to so many people via YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and share. Mm-hmm. But because of this, we're able to inform so many kids that there's so much more out there that they can do. Like, here you are, a young lady from Brownsville.
Crown Heights, inner city,
right,
that went on to become a world champion, national champion.
No, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Olympic
So, like,
champion.
Mr. Thompson and like who else like help like really like support you and encourage you to push forward?
It was my mom and dad, and my coach really instilled values. Okay. When I first got on the team, it was like the little Adams and then the Adams. So I was like the little Adam, but because I was so faster than everybody else, I was considered like the big Adam. So I competed.
Okay. All right. So and being recognized, it helped you to settle in and pick a heat like that you were going to like concentrate on?
Well, when I first started competition, I didn't want to do the 55 or 60 meters because it was too short. And I wanted to be able to beat people like really good, like really fair and stuff. 100. The 400 became my race. So I was a quarter mile. They called me the indoor queen.
You was the Melrose. You was the Melrose bully, right?
Yeah, I was the first American woman in 1991 to win a world indoor championship.
Nice.
I broke the American record, 50.64. The record stood for 20 years.
You fast as shit.
I won 10 indoor national championships in the 400 meters at Madison Square Garden, mind you, on the boards. So they called me Queen of the Boards. And that was out of any race, male. Now, in 1991, I was in Seville when I won the World Indoor Championships. I went in there like 2 seconds slower than what I won. Like, I went in there like 53 seconds, whatever. They predicted Sandra Myers to win because she was from Italy, from Spain, and I was from Brooklyn. So it was like East versus the West, basically. Right. And they thought that she was going to win the race. They didn't know that me and my coach had a secret, weapon out there. So when I went in...
Real quick. Ain't it true that people used to bet against you?
Yeah, so what happened was, let me tell you, the Americans,
no,
the United States, they
Brownsville.
would pay people to beat me because I was always running to the front. I was a front runner. Once I got to the front, you were not going to pass me.
Okay.
So I remember like Sandra Farmer Patrick, she's a 400-meter hurdler. They paid her at one of the track meets, the Melrose Games, to run to get in front of me. She got in front of me. She
to
beat
keep
me.
you?
Yeah, to
Okay.
keep me at bay, but I wound up running her down. I think she even fell in the race. So it was
Okay.
like when I competed, if I liked you, I beat you by like 1 second. If I
Wow.
didn't like you, it was 2 seconds.
Talk that Talk that Brownsville.
Wow.
But I wasn't conceited.
Talk
I was
that
just,
Brownsville-ish.
I was confident. I would go to track meets, and people tell you right now, in fur coats, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, that was my track bag. I was real special.
That was and what you came out of high school in what year?
82.
82. Okay, that's the same year as Pearl in them.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I remember my first Olympic team in '84. That was with like Patrick Ewing, Michael
Dream
Jordan.
Team.
Mike-
Original Dream
No,
Team.
Bobby
not
19.
84.
84 Olympics. That's
92 was the Dream Team.
Oh, okay.
84, they was just starting to come out.
Mike, Pat, Chris Mullen.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
then 88.
You
I
was with the big dogs, and now you with Naw and Pat. Like, this is crazy. That's
Still with the
what's
big
up.
dogs, man. Still
Yo,
with the
Mike,
big
dope. So like you ran with. So 84 Olympics, that was in Los
That was
Angeles.
in LA.
That was in
88
LA.
was so. And so I actually won the Olympic trials. And that was the year of the late Flojo. She competed.
Right. God bless Flojo.
In the
Shout
year
out to
1
her.
and 2.
She changed the game.
She really did. I mean, she had the long nails and the one-legged outfit.
One-legged joint.
It was an accident. We were in the room, me, her, and Sandra Farmer Patrick. I was from Brooklyn. Her nickname was Dee Dee, D-E-E-D-E, but I was Dee Dee, double D.
Okay.
And she respected me because from Brooklyn, I always spoke my mind. I was one who, man, you know Diane going to say what's on her mind. She going to say what she want to say. And she
No
was
filter.
No filter. She
There
was
you
cutting
go.
her uniform to make a unitard, and she was like, wait a minute, we can just keep the one-legged, and it just worked so well. So when she competed in 88, I was in the stands. I was watching her. I was so nervous.
She was a
She
beast.
won that 100 meters, and then she came and gave me a pep talk, told me just go focus, be dedicated, and just go out there. I was in lane 8. It was pouring raining. They had to sweep the track in Indianapolis, and I wound up winning the race. I was like, holy shit. Oops, can I say that?
That's okay.
It's all
That's
good.
holy shit.
It's a dope show. It's a dope
And I
show.
won. And my ponytail, they thought they took the victory lap, but I won the race.